someone swimming and in the ocean. That's Townsville. And this is the Strand. And we've just taken up an entire parking space. Barge is coming in. Townsville is a city on the northeastern coast of Queensland, Australia, with a population of 201,313 as of 2024. It is the largest settlement in North Queensland and Northern Australia. Townsville hosts a significant number of government, community and major business administrative offices for the northern half of the state. The city is adjacent to the central section of the Great Barrier Reef. It is also a major industrial centre, home to one of the world's largest zinc refineries, a nickel refinery, and many other similar activities. It is an increasingly important port due to its proximity to Asia and major trading partners such as China. Dominant sectors of its diverse economy include defence, administration, health and education, manufacturing, energy, transport and logistics. The city is a national hub for renewable energy in green hydrogen and polysilicon, as well as the centre of Copper String 2032, being Australia's largest renewable transmission project. Townsville is Australia's fortress city, home to a large part of the strategic capability of the Australian Defence Force, offering essential services including maintenance and supply chains, including one of the largest military bases in Australia, as well as a Royal Australian Air Force RAAF base that can accommodate most military aircraft in service. The city is served by Townsville Airport and the Port of Townsville, the largest general freight and container port in the northern Australia. Popular attractions include the Strand, which is a long tropical beach and garden strip, Riverway, a riverfront parkland attraction located on the banks of the Ross River, Reef HQ, a large tropical aquarium holding many of the Great Barrier Reef's native flora and fauna, the Museum of Tropical Queensland, built around a display of relics from the sunken British warship HMS Pandora, Castle Hill, or as it was originally known, Chuturinga, the most prominent landmark in the area and a popular place for exercise, the Townsville Sports Reserve and Magnetic Island, a large neighbouring island, the vast majority of which is a national park. What's this old building here in the corner? Oh, hello. Lots of old buildings on corners. This goes to the Great Barrier Reef Aquarium, Cultural Centre. You can see him. Part of Arthur Stubbing Path. The shed. Lovely, right? Yeah, so to me about that rock behind the place.
Some nice buildings here. Some beautiful buildings.
Tuckaroos, or Burst Tucker, Reeds on the other way. This is South Lake in Townsville. Yep. That was Bridges, South Lake back there. Get out of the river. We can turn right, I think. What do we turn left?
Yeah, we came down this way. We passed that sign.
Did we?
Yeah,
So we're going that way.
Yeah, when we were going that way, we can go back out that way. I'm sure we came past there because I saw that maritime museum. Well, I saw a maritime museum, so
Yeah.
maybe it was Ross Creek. We came over Ross Creek.
That's another good bridge, or is this the one? No, it's the one that goes doom, good doom.
So you just go up there. Where you go? Left.
I'm going left.
Lefty. You're chucking a lefty.
Yep. Don't know why.
Oh, wow.
This is Townsville from Mount Stewart, and it's late afternoon, and it's very misty. A number of Aboriginal groups originally inhabited the Townsville area. The Woolgarrukaba claimed to be the traditional owners of the Townsville city area. James Cook visited the Townsville region on his first voyage to Australia in 1770, but did not land there. Cook named nearby Cape Cleveland, Cleveland Bay and Magnetic Island. Captain Philip Parker King and botanist Alan Cunningham were the first Europeans to record a local landing in 1819. In 1860, George Elphinstone Dalrymple led a maritime expedition to the region from Brisbane. The expedition sailed to Cleveland Bay, finding a vast Aboriginal population. They landed on the shore near where the modern city of Townsville now stands and met with a number of Aboriginal people, giving them biscuits and tobacco. However, an altercation between the parties ensued, and Dalrymple's group made an orderly retreat to the dinghies. The Burdekin River's seasonal flooding made the establishment of a seaport north of the river essential to the developing inland cattle industry. Andrew Ball, Mark Watt Reed and a detachment of 8 troopers searched for a suitable site, reaching the Ross Creek in April 1864, establishing a camp below the rocky spur of Melton Hill, near the present Customs House on the Strand. In 1866, Robert Towns visited and agreed to provide ongoing financial assistance to the new settlement, and Townsville was named in his honour. Townsville developed rapidly as the major port and service centre for the Cape River, Gilbert, Ravenswood, Etheridge and Charters Towers goldfields. Regional pastoral and sugar industries also expanded and flourished. The Alligator Creek Meatworks was established in 1879. Up to 1,500 workers, many who resided in Townsville, would work at the factory. It helped to build up the economy of Townsville. On 8th of July 1866, Robert Towns imported the first boatload of South Sea Islanders into Townsville to labour on the cane and cotton fields. In 1901, Lord Hopetoun made a goodwill tour of Northern Australia and accepted an invitation to officially open Townsville's Town Hall, occasioning the first ever viceregal ceremonial unfurling of the Australian national flag. In 1896, Japan established its first Australian consulate in Townsville, primarily to serve some 4,000 Japanese workers who migrated to work on the sugarcane, turtle, trocus, bêche de mer and pearling industries. With the introduction of the White Australia policy, the demand for Japanese workers decreased, causing the consulate to finally close in 1908. During the Second World War, the city was host to American and Australian troops and aircrew, and Townsville became a major staging point for battles in the Southwest Pacific. A large United States Armed Forces contingent supported the war effort from 7 airfields and other bases around the city and in the region. Many buildings, schools, and 177 private houses were commandeered for use by the military. In July 1942, 3 small Japanese air raids were conducted against Townsville, which was by then the most important air base in Australia. There were no deaths and structural damage was minimal as the Japanese missed their intended targets, the railway, the harbour and the airfield. In 1970, Queen Elizabeth II, Duke of Edinburgh and Princess Anne toured Australia, including Townsville. In the presence of many dignitaries, Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth formally granted autonomy to North Queensland's new educational institution, the James Cook University. In 2020, James Cook University celebrated its 50th anniversary with a Treasures exhibition. On Christmas Eve 1971, tropical cyclone Althea, a Category 4 cyclone, battered the city and Magnetic Island, causing considerable damage. In 1973, Indigenous activists Eddie and Benita Mabo established the Black Community School in Townsville, where children could learn their Indigenous culture rather than the white culture. When he first learned of the implications of the Terra Nullius doctrine, which held that he did not legally own the land he believed was his under the traditional land inheritance system of his people. In 1981, the Lands Rights Conference was held at James Cook University, and Eddie Mabo made a speech to the audience where he explained the land inheritance system on Murray Island. The significance of this in terms of Australian common law doctrine was taken note of by one of the attendees, a lawyer, who suggested there should be a test case to claim land rights through the court system. The James Cook University Douglas Campus Library is now named after Mabo. In February 2019, Townsville experienced a major flood event which caused 5 deaths. Floodwaters damaged approximately 3,300 homes and about 1,500 homes were rendered uninhabitable.
Up the steps, wasn't he?
You think so? He's making reasonable progress, that's for sure.
Yeah, I saw him down on some of the other steps before he came up our steps. It seemed like he was bouncing up and down the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, it's disgusting.
I know.
Should lock him up. Man, so better than bloody disgusting fit.
It's Townsville, like they've got nothing better to do.
The water reservoir.
Okay. They've got nothing better to do than walk right up this bloody mountain.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you get people like that. Well, that was a ride down Castle Hill.
Oh, you recording?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
With me offering my silly comments.
Yeah. Oh, we'll go up on YouTube. Nice little water park arrangement here for the kids and the adults, obviously. Right next to the ocean. If you enjoyed this video, you might like to check out this video, or maybe browse this playlist. There are now over 800 videos just like these on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button, comment, and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.